Hey there, Spoonies. Let's do a low impact mobility workout. I've got these stairs here. I often use them. Anytime that I'm going up the stairs, I will do at least one of these exercises uh, just because you're already going up the stairs. Why not get some extra benefit out of them, right? So here I am warming up my wrists. I did the flicky flicky. I did the flexion extension, although I didn't show the extension. Did a little shoulder rollout, and then this is the crucial part for push-ups here, is not having that thumb up with your fingers. So if you've got wrist problems, this one particular movement is probably exactly what you need, because you're able to do a regular push-up without having to like change where your hands are, which was huge for me when I was figuring out how to conquer my wrist problem. So these are ways to do closer to the floor push-ups. So I'm just going down the stairs each time to get more depth in my push-up. And now I'm doing what's called counter dog, which is just like downward facing dog, but on a counter. Although in this case it's stairs. I'm doing a little snake action, just a little back and forth. Chest barrel rolls, I think you could call that too. Hip rolls. But the idea is that I'm following my breath. I'm moving into each spot with my breath. So here I'm rolling up my pants so you can see I'm doing heel raises now because I've got this elevated step. Why not, right? Coming up a little bit closer to you. So really pay attention to like my toes. They're gripping in, right? And then the heels drop, and you want them to be as slow and controlled as possible. So my toes weren't quite gripping the way that I liked them to, so I'm readjusting which toes are actually touching the ground because my pinky toes were no longer touching at that point. So here I'm giving a little bounce. I'm practicing on one leg. I'm holding on to the rail because a lot of the reason that we can't do especially single leg things is because our brain does not trust our body. Our nervous system is still telling us, I'm not prepared for this. The way you become prepared for it is by doing smaller actions that are similar so that your body can get the confidence that it needs to actually do it. So this is what's called proprioception. It's when the brain's connection to the body is being tested in a safe way. So here I am going into counter dog again, but this time I'm putting the focus on my middle back instead of the focus on my shoulders or my hips. So my middle back now, getting a little bit of rotation in there just so that I can figure out what's going on with my hips, shifting from left to right. My right hip was stuck, so going deeper with my hand between my shoulders, I can really, really feel that in my middle back. With each deep breath in, squeeze. I want you to squeeze all around your spine. I want you to contract all of the muscles with holding that deep breath in, and then just feel what needs to shift. And then exhale into upward facing dog because we spent all that time in down dog, or counter dog in this case.